Uh, I'm back. Is that better? Oh my god, I forgot how shit my camera. Is my camera? Can I wipe this shit off, or should I just use my phone? But no, this is much more cute. I don't know. Whatever. Shall I? I'm gonna get like eye cancer if I. My dad. I think my dad fixed my. Then where the fuck am I supposed to put this? What do you mean? Like things are not supposed. I look cute. The thing is, if I film right here, I need to be close in order for me to be heard. You know what I mean? It's like, well, shit, no shit, but you know. So I'm back. Today is June 12th, 9:41 p.m. June 12th, 2025. Can I say log date? June 20 log date June 12th, 2025, 9:41 p.m. And it's been a while, of course. That's what I always say at this fucking channel. Sorry for the language and stuff. So, the fuck? Anyway, let's just not. Why did it turn off now? Who the fuck do you think you are? Why would you do that? It's not there. Anyway, yes, it's been a while. I'm gonna check hold on. I'm gonna pause the recording. I need to know when's the last time that I posted something. Oh shit! It was a mail. It says here. Oh, excuse me. The last time that I actually posted a video journal, it was in April, May, June. That was just 2 months ago. Yeah, it's gonna be 2 months ago. But I posted. Why did I posted it here? Oh, I know. It's because it's my channel. This is out of place. Why did I post a gameplay? Anyway, so it's really been a while. So it was hyperfixations. Let me read my caption that I was freestyling, or let's just say free yapping. I guess we arrived on this topic now. Sure. I just say shit. Anyway, rage quitting Dota, recollection, reflection, redirection, rise. What? Did I really write that? What the fuck was I doing? Crash out. Yeah, I know. When's the last time that I actually posted? I have so much of these. Oh my god. I was just trying to survive, man. And here I am. So, the reason why I'm here again, fresh cut, see that? Is because I am officially going insane again. I've been better for the past month, like the past year, I would say. Let's see. 2025 self-regulating sesh. Yeah. Earlier in this year, January 3, it says there, I'm gonna drink water because I don't want my. Just drink the damn water, damn. Anyway, it's been better because I have this friend who is very regulating, or you know he always helps me with stuff and my feelings, and self actualization and self improvement, as holistically. And that's how I became so. I'm always grateful for that. You know and grateful for our friendship and stuff like that. But it's not gonna be. I it's This is like the third time I've blocked him like 3 times because I get crazy sometimes. You know what I mean? And I fucking love platonic relationships because they don't ask for anything back. It's the realest love out there. You know what I mean? It's like it doesn't get me crazy, because when I like a person, I get crazy. I it might be over exaggeration and such, but it really gets to that point. you know in like the past year, in the past 2 years, in 2022, 2023, 2024, there are multiple people that I have taken interest in, and all of those people, they share, they made me feel one thing. Fucking cuckoo. Crazy. Obsession. I get obsessed that to the point that I have nothing for myself anymore. And, I didn't learn that until like the third one. These relationships, they mean nothing. They're not even, physical relationships. And nothing was even like close to that. I have never been in a relationship whatsoever. A real relationship. What am I emphasizing that? That's not gonna be, the no relationship, no relationship at all. So why am I saying that? Why am I opening that? Why is that? Why is that my opening spiel? Because that's our topic for today. Anyway, but we need to recap. We need to, you know, I have to inform you about the stuff that I am doing. I am graduating. I have officially, passed my requirements, application for graduation, stuff like that. And yeah, it's like there was I think I already told you. I was so sentimental. It was December, I think. I know I'm gonna graduate. It was before I was done. That was before, yeah, that was before the internship. There's literal mold on my fucking, like, this really cute rug. You can see the mold like right here. Oh my god, that's fucking nasty. Why am I showing? Why the fuck am I showing you that? Because I'm fucking nasty. Anyway, I got a new phone. It's an iPhone 15. Look at my fucking. It's cute. It's fucking cute. And I have that. Thanks to my mother. That's Jeff Buckley. And Amy Winehouse right here. Where the fuck am I supposed to click? Yeah, it's cute. You know. So I'm really grateful for all of this and stuff. And now in the present, I am currently reviewing for the licensure examination for professional teachers because I have already enrolled, and I'm gonna take it on September 21, this September 2025. And according, I went earlier, of course. It's gonna be it. I've already started reviewing it. This is the third week, so it's going to be 100 days to go, and tomorrow it will be fucking different because it's going to be 99 days. My throat is starting to itch. I want to have like an electric kettle in my room and just, I have tea, I have green tea in my room, but I don't really want to go outside and like try to make some, that's too much work. Anyway, so I'm already reviewing. I'm enrolled in a review center. I think it's a really good review center. It's damn good. And um yeah, it's every day, 8 a.m. to 12 p.m. and 12 noon. And there are also classes Monday and Thursday, 6 to 10 p.m., where it's called special group. And we just answer questions, and it's based on books, yeah, about education. So uh, we are tasked to read that book for this day, and we're just going to answer questions based on that book, was made by another lecturer. He's pretty brilliant, but lately it's been BS because I hate when the schedule changes. It's supposed to be Monday and Thursday, 6 to 10 p.m., and I still have classes. I still do my English teaching to Chinese people, no, Chinese kids classes, and I've already cleared the the fuck was that? I've already cleared the the schedule for Monday and Thursday because I have class 6 to 10. That's like a huge commitment. I live like 30 minutes. 30 minutes is a reach, you know what I mean? But 30 minutes from the review center, that's a lot. That's already like this parity where I really have to estimate the time. It's not near my house in the review center. Unlike my school, the school is like literally like less than 5 minutes away. So you know what I mean. So there's like factors like that, and um yeah, and I've become pressure. Look at my handouts. These are the handouts that I'm already done. So we've already had online sessions with these. You know, can't really see it, but can you see my name? Oh, I think I already name dropped the whatever. And yeah, my today's task, I really wanted to. We've already gone through with, those classes are finished. We're already done with biology and chemistry, and I want to read and I just printed these, so I wanted to read and go through it again. So I have a strong foundation, and that I don't have to go back every time that I forgot something. I'm gonna be like a little shit that just goes like this. Oh, where the fuck is it? You know what I mean? And nothing wrong with that, but that's what I think is effective. So I don't have to go through that again. I just have to recall because it's in my long-term memory. So that's it. I still have two of these to go through it. You know, I was just really feeling so uneasy. These yeah, these couple weeks. It's been hard. It's been really hard because the past months. Uh, I was finished with after the internship. We pretty much had after the internship and after making the portfolio and passing the portfolio and stuff like that. That was the last requirement that we had to to pass. I was just really lax. I was really relaxed in a way that I was just really not doing anything. And I love that life, playing Marvel Rivals, Roblox, and I also played League. It gets bad. I get bored. And I think a significant game that I really been enjoying playing is Valorant because I keep throwing and, hating on the Vietnamese people there. But I'm not a racist. I'm Asian. What the fuck am I saying? Anyway, so that's what I've been doing. And when the review started, that was back in May 26th. It's I'm yeah, I could have sworn it's like three. This is the third week, and there's only 99 days to go tomorrow. So, you know, God bless us in God's grace, whatever. So, it's that. There's some shits happening in the house too that's started to tilt me. I was agitated. You know what I mean? I was tilted, not in the sense, not in a game sense. I'm finding the other word. Oh, that looks good. I should do my hair like this tomorrow. Like go like this. What do we think? Anyway, hold on. I'm gonna get my hair oil. We're gonna have a little self improvement channel moment. So I'm using this for my for my hair. I don't really give a blank if this gets taken down or get demonetized. I don't. That's not my plan. Get monetized though. Anyway, and I've been looking at this person, and I've been going crazy because there's a lot of person there that a lot of them that really catches my eyes, and let's just be real. I just really need to be real here. That when you have so much to do when you're busy. That's what I feel right now. It's it's every single day. You have to prepare for that every single day, and I have to pretty much wake up like really early so I could get there and stuff like that. You really get you need something sexually, and for me, a healthy person have sex. You know what I mean, like needs and stuff like that. And it's been a while since I really liked a person, really attracted to a person. And there's a lot of people in there. It's like this building, and I would and my yeah, the room is in third floor, and there's like a lot of people. There's so much people to see and to adore and to to look at. So you know, but there's this one particular, and it's been weeks, and it just comes back to me. I've learned from this. I've sent a friend request, and I already got my answer. No, no response, no acceptance. Because if I was me, if I was interested, call me delusion or delusional, but I could have sworn, when I stare, I am a fucking weirdo, and you know it's not cute. It's not. I'm not proud to admit that I get creepy. Like, I'm a creep sometimes. I admit that I get obsessed, but not to the point that it's really that malicious. But I will stare. I will fucking stare if I am attracted. So I do that. And the thing is, these people, they stare back, especially that one. So that is already attention to me. Do you know? Do these people like me, or do they like me back? You know what I mean? Like, it was just I could just take that little detail and run, fucking run with it, Usain as Bolt, and that's what I did. I did in the Facebook. I sent a friend request, no response, and it's so awkward this week because you know I always keep looking, staring, looking, staring, and it's just so fucking awkward. But here's the thing. Hold on. Here's the thing. I opt to be shameless. It does not fucking matter if my friend request gets dust, left with nothing. Not I get zero attention. That's like my goal. I am shameless, like that show. That it doesn't really matter in a way. What matters is what I did, and what matters is I reflected on it, and what matters is that I still, out of despite of all of that, I still pay attention to myself. That is the difference now, but I still get crazy. You know what I mean? I get distracted, I would say. And I just hope I could just say hi. Maybe I should do that, but risking something is good, but it's just really complicated. It's not like I could just go over and like say hi. You know what I mean? Maybe I'm just a person in a floating rock in space, but this so fucking matters to me. Even though I'm fucking shameless, why does my face look so fucking swollen? The fuck? My god, I swore so much in this video. Anyway, so there's that. You know what I mean? It's like that. And now what I'm feeling is that this is also familiar when I used to have obsession with people back then. And now, I have the power to I have grown. I literally just, this friend of mine, you know, my bestest of my best friend, we're gonna meet and like after I take the left. I have been stable enough to to maintain the friendship, and that is just something. That is a proof, a fucking proof that I have grown. But now in my personal relations, that I see this person and I'm just drooling, fucking weirdo, fucking weirdo. It's just so it feels complicated. You know what I mean, and stuff like that. So yeah, I am still focused, I would say. You know, it's not hard to just pay attention, sit there, and participate in the review session, but it is hard to go home and think about the things that are so fucking bullshit instead of like actually paying attention to myself. You know, I think it's already been default that I have been paying attention to myself. Um, kind of shy. But I have bought so much skincare products from Skin 1004. I think I spent like, I don't know, like almost 5,000 pesos for that. I got their like the skin ampule and like the toning toner and like the essence toner. I also got the ampule foam and the cleansing oil and stuff and all that. I'm planning to buy adapalene because my friend Gab, he always tells me that, and I love Gab. You know, that's my best friend. That's my best friend. That is platonic love. That's my, platonic relationship, and I intend to keep it like that way. And you know, like my friends, laughing with my friends. I think that's just, but the thing is, those are good. Those are really fulfilling. But lust. There's also lust in my blood. Come on now. That's why I'm always trying to tell my audience, you, that lust, period. That's just lust. There's needs. I'm already 22 years old, man, and I'm not trying to expose myself and stuff. But there's that, you know what I mean? And so, yeah, it's good that I can just, share and stuff. I also slept like when I went home. There's supposed to be a session today. I said Monday and Thursday, right? So why am I filming this at 10 p.m. or 9 p.m.? I should have, been on the way home or still be there. It's not yet 10 p.m. They canceled it. They fucking canceled the shit. Oh, by the way, I also got a tablet because my mom got an iPad and I asked her old one to be, this is a Xiaomi Pad 6. So, I feel blessed and, privileged. I am privileged because I'm the only child, and, I really try to get back. I get Latin honor when I graduate this. The pre-commencement exercises will be in June 25. So, my mom is really proud of that, and I take that with pride, getting a Latin honor. And yeah, at least I get compensated, and it's not that, at least my parents are happy, everybody's happy, even though I'm not. Even though I'm not, I'm clearly not, since I'm already here. When I filmed these shit, my fish, I am literally practicing animal abuse. You know what I mean? You don't know what I fucking mean. You don't practice animal abuse. I do. Anyway, so yeah, there's that. So, it's like this cycle where, why are they giving me attention when they don't want to commit to it? I feel like I am one of those people who are, I'm not trying to categorize myself. Maybe I am categorizing myself, but I'm really just categorizing myself by the traits that I think, you know, are there. Because I really want to be straightforward. I don't want us to be staring at each other, every single day. And, I feel like a creep for staring for too long, but I fucking know. I'm not delusional. I'm not schizophrenic. I am not mentally challenged. I know that you're also staring back. I know that you look at me because my peripheral vision is right here, right? You can see the side. You don't have to do that. You can literally see them because the arrangement of the chairs. Example, I'm sitting right here, and the lecture and the presentation is right up front, and they are facing right here. So the example, this is the head, and they face like right here. Damn. So it's not like it's linear. That's why we kind of face each other. It's just that my face is going here, and his face is going right here. And yeah, people's face are, the building is cramped. That's why it's like that. People's face go right here and light here. The first floor, I don't know why they don't use the second floor, but the first floor is just linear. It's like linear. It's like there's like people here, face here, and face there, and it's just one straight. They face the same way. What the fuck am I elaborating on that? So yeah, yeah, that's that. I am still focused. I literally have not played any mobile games. No, not mobile games. Any games of some sort because, when I get home, I don't want to. I just scroll on TikTok. I love my tablet because it makes me, yeah. The categorize what I mean is that I'm really straightforward and I don't. I really just want to take things as it is. So when I like a person, I just really want to go up and say hi and I'm fucking attracted to you. Let's have sex, something like that. You know what I mean? But these people, they try to have mixed signals. They edge you. God, it's so unclear. Everything is so unclear to me. I wish that all people are like that. So I like to categorize myself as someone who's not a neurotypical person. Neurodivergent. Neurodivergence. I don't know. So that's why I'm not trying to misdiagnose or like self-diagnose. So I like doing this, like going to TikToks and stuff. Oh well. You know what I mean? It's like just really want to do that. I love it. Doom scrolling and stuff. So yeah. What is my takeaway from all these yapping? I am better. And I'm gonna continue to being better. Earlier, I've had that realization yesterday, yeah. Yesterday we had the 6 to 10 p.m. and it was tiring, of course. My friend my friends, we sit with each other and we just fucking laughed and because it was kind of tiring. It's like 1 to 50, then 50 to 100, 1 to 50, and then we check it. 50 to 100, you can literally just, it's hard to think. You know what I mean? Maybe we lost focus. I lost focus. That's why. Why is my fucking throat hurting this much? It's so itchy. I have been sneezing earlier, so I think I'm gonna get another, like, cold or some sort. So yeah. I tried to not look or stare as much like earlier because we're kind of close with each other. The way I was seated. I was literally at the front, so I can't really just go. It's so fucking vague. No, not vague. It's it's so it's so clear that I'm staring. I did not do that, but I just don't really want to be crazy with that. I just want to be focused on this. I have a goal. I want to be a top notcher. I'm sure that I can do it, but I'm certain that there are distractions, and this is one of them. It really affects my thinking, and I've really been feeling so not motivated because I would think that this attention, this thing right here, that this distraction of this person is the only thing that matters right now. It's the only thing that I should be paying attention. Then if I don't get anything from it, it would be a waste, and that would make me feel shit. That's what I feel. So that's why I'm trying to regulate my emotions and my feelings. My throat hurts and it itches. I need a strepsil or like a candy or something. Fuck. It's so itchy. What the fuck? So yeah, I've been trying to just regulate myself and, as usual, managing. And my friend Gab, he is really busy. He has a job, and that's why we can't really talk anymore. like usually, and at the weekend we take that's our rest. But for me, weekend is the worst. We have online reviews from 8 to 12, 12 to 5, and the major 6 to 10 p.m. again, online, all online during the weekends. That's why I have to do my laundry tomorrow when I get home, which is okay. I love doing laundry because it takes my mind off things. And even though I think of stuff when especially you know what I mean, when you take a bath, brush your teeth, that's when you think of things. That's what you think of, the things that you should have said to the person, the things that you should have done in that position, or things that you're gonna do this day. If there's something important you're trying to remember and stuff like that, that's where you can remember those things, when you're doing things, you know as a routine. And one of my routine is doing the laundry for my family. We don't have an automatic washing machine where you just pop the clothes in the loads and you just take it, and it's ready to how what's that in English? It's ready to dry. Um, you know, get the hanger and put it on the rack. It's ready to dry, stuff like that. No, we have the semi-automatic double tub. So when I do the laundry, it feels therapeutic. It feels like I'm doing something. It's like it feels so. It's a reset, because first of all, I wear 5 pants in a week. I know people that when they wear pants, it's nasty. Come on, now, it's fucking nasty. Just go and buy more pants. You know, invest. This is I'm not trying to step on the social economic woke people and stuff like that, but this is what I mean. Um, the hygiene and stuff like that. It's like stuff like that. Why did I even say that anyway? Because these people, they don't wash their jeans, they don't wash their pants. They wash it after three days and stuff. I use a different pair every single day because it gets nasty. You know what I mean? So that's what my point is that I need to wash my laundry and stuff because I have so much to wear. Unlike when it was summer, that no, it's still summer, but when I had nothing to do and I was always at home, I could just go out like once a week, and there's just one pants that I have to wash, and the rest are just house clothes. The clothes that I usually wear at the house. That's what I kind of like reuse because I'm just at the house. I can be stinking in here every single day, and it doesn't matter as long as my face is washed. I take a bath twice. You know what I mean? I shampoo every day, once a day, and yeah, stuff like that. That's why I have to wash it. I like doing the laundry. So that's what I'm gonna do tomorrow, and what I'm looking forward for, because like last week and this week, I've been looking forward to just going every day and just staring at that person and just you know what I mean. That's what I was going for, and have had really fire fits like all throughout the week. Uh, yeah, it's like it's fucking preventing me to fucking talk. My fucking throat hurts. My fucking throat itches. I was trying to scratch it by going. It's what the fuck am I doing? Anyway, it's like that. So what should I do? I just have to be chill. I've also smoked a few, like for 2 days this week, and I've stopped that. It's really occasional, and I was just really not having it at that day. I hope that I get more stable as the weeks come by, because it gets bloody. It really gets bloody, and it's not cute. It's so hectic, and I just really have to just listen to it, but it's so hard. So I just put it on my speaker for like Saturday, Sunday, 8 to 12. It's on the speaker. I just listen, because if I listen, I don't have to go through the handouts again. and it's gonna pretty much just turn. Or if I did have to go through it, it's not gonna be, wordy. I just have to think, oh, I already know this. The handout's purpose is just to just remind me. So there we go. So yeah, I'm gonna be okay. I am gonna be okay. As always. Maybe tomorrow I'd eat something good. I really want spaghetti. Yeah, I'm gonna go eat. I'm gonna go eat. I'm gonna go eat. But as you can tell, I've been really skinny. You see? Oh, that's not. Oh, it's gonna get taken down. But this is really cute. This is the only pair that I. No, this is the only, yeah, that I have for sleeping, stuff like that. I don't have abs. I don't have anything. I don't work out. I just have chia seeds and pray to God that I get skinnier. The chia seeds though, I have drinking chia seeds for like, it's been so long, like a month now, and the only thing that I noticed changing is that you will get full. You feel full for a long time, but you know it's fake. You know what I mean? You still get hungry, but you know what I mean. How can I tell when I am really hungry is that when I burp, because I always burp. When I burp, the taste or like the smell of the food that you ate, for example, you ate something in lunch that is a really strong flavor, and at 5 p.m., that's like 4 hours after, you get hungry. But for me, it's like if I burp, I drink a lot of water, I burp, it can still smell the food that I ate, and it feels like I just still ate it, or it feels like I just recently ate it. Then that's the effect of the chia seeds. It makes you feel full, but to be honest, it feels weird because it somehow feels like the food that you ate at lunch hasn't been digested or some sort. Well, if it works, it works. So I'm not gonna. I have not drank the chia seeds today because I was so early as like earlier. So yeah. So that's about it. It's like tomorrow. What I'm looking forward for. I just really have to get good sleep. So what happened like today was it's not gonna happen. I am recharged because I only got, it wasn't really like a really bad sleep. Let's just say 12. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I woke up at 6 a.m. and it's not really 6 hours of sleep is pretty good. I got at home like 10 because it was the session, the 6 to 10 session in the review center. It was finished early before 10, so that was like 9:50 or 9:45. So I got home early and I took a bath, charged my phone and stuff, all that, and I couldn't sleep immediately, of course, because it's life. I no, the reason being is because I take a bath. I always take a bath when I go home, and yeah, it's like almost 12 when I slept, and maybe I should sleep soon, but and when I woke up, I was just so tired, and I think it's the I'm not trying to misuse the term and stuff. I felt depressed. I felt down, and that was the factor one. Factor two is that the sleep wasn't enough in a way, because it is enough hypothetically. Six hours of sleep is enough, but if you've been in outside for 12 hours straight, I was there 8 to 12, 1, 12 to 6, 6 to 10. That was just like, more or less 12 hours. And when you get home and you only get 6 hours of rest, it's not enough. You need at least like 8. And even though even though I've had like 8 hours of sleep, like when you wake up, you still feel tired because you have 12 hours yesterday. That's what I think. But when I got home earlier, when I was finished with my 8 to 10 session today, I slept around 2 and I woke up around 5 because I had parcel waiting. But that was the best sleep of my life. I was literally like sleeping at afternoon, and when I woke up, when I went like when I went like that, I did not feel as shitty. I did not feel. I honestly felt recharged when I woke up. So I really needed that sleep, and it kind of like cured the the down feeling. So that's why I'm here. I'm not as messy. Yeah, I'm not as a mess as, like the past days. So I'm really grateful for that. I hope this continues. My throat really itches and hurts. I have to stop this. Yeah. So bye bye.